Hey, Capt here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring 5 minutes at a time. Hey, I was reading the story of Balaam and his donkey. And I've got a few things I just want to throw at you this morning. You ever had that child that, Mom, I need this, or I want this. Mom, Dad, I need this. Dad, I want this. And you say, no. A few minutes later, Mom, I need this, I want this. Dad, I need this, I want this. No. A few minutes later, Mom, Dad. Okay, whatever, yes, just stop. I would suggest don't doing that with God. Now, you can bug God all you want until you get an answer. But once you get the answer, you need to stop. Why? Well, look at Balaam, right? Balak hires Balaam to go curse Israel. Balaam goes and asks God, should I do this? God says no, because I'm going to bless the nation of Israel. That should have been the end of the subject, but no, because Balak wanted to give Balaam lots of money, he kept asking God, should, what if I do this? Can I just go with him here? Finally, God says, okay, fine, go. But that really wasn't God giving him permission, because God already gave him the answer. And what happened next was God put an angel with a flaming sword. And if it hadn't have been for his donkey, he would have been dead, because he didn't listen to God in the first place. Luckily, God spared him, let his donkey talk to him so that he knew what was going on. But even then, he still goes with Balak. There's another thing, I don't know if you caught it in that verse, if you're reading the story, is it says that Balaam was using sorcery. I'm not sure why he was using sorcery at some point, because he's a prophet of God. All he needs to do is talk to God, right? But the bottom line was, Balak was going to honor Balaam, the prophet, with great riches and giving him great honor. But I got to ask you, whose honor are you searching? God's honor or the world's honor? You see, if he'd have just done what God said, God would have honored him in the first place. Oh, by the way, here's one more thing. And here's the reason why I say maybe you don't want to pester God once he's already given you the answer to change his mind. Because if Balaam would have just listened to God, forgot about Balak and went about his business, nothing really would have happened. But because he kept pestering God, at the end, not only did God curse Balak, but he cursed every nation around them through the prophet Balaam and blessed Israel. Now, if God has given you the answer, quit pestering him. If he hasn't given you the answer, go ahead and pester until you get an answer. The squeaky wheel, right? We see the widow is that. But once he gives you the answer, just listen. Don't be like that little child and keep pestering God. Now, get your face in the Bible.